welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the importance of journals. I'm sorry that the video took a little longer to get out than I expected, but I had a little bit of video block. I had to think of some other writing issues or things to talk about. So if you have any other suggestions, comment below and I will make a video on it. So today I'm talking about the importance of a journal, and when I think of writing, I think that journal writing is another important thing, because for me and for a lot of people that I've met, a lot of their writing started with their journal. And for me, that's what helped me get started on writing. One of the many things that helped me get started on writing is my mother had us write in our journals every Sunday and write something. And usually it didn't even have to be about big events. Sometimes it was just writing down what we learned about that week, that day, at church, or just whatever we learned that day. And then I got into the habit and I was writing in it all the time, writing down my feelings, my thoughts, my dreams, and things that I wanted my future generations to know. And as it progressed, I started thinking about how my children later on in life and generations to come will read this. So I want them to know about me, who I am, and about my life, because I don't know about you, but I love learning about people through their writing, and that is one of my favorite ways to get to know people. Technology has been taken off over the years, and writing has become a little bit on the back burner. People don't do as much journal writing, but I have found that it's just as fun to use technology when you're writing in your journal as it is writing down. So one of the popular things, popular app I have used is called Penzu, Penzu, and it's a cool, just regular free journal app, and I use that because I can add pictures, and pictures are very important, I think, in journals. And there's you can look it up online, there's tons, but I love Penzu. And another thing I do is I like to record. I'm a big talker, and so my favorite thing to do is just record my voice. Maybe I'll end up one day writing it down, listening to it and transcribing it, but it helps me so I can put down all my thoughts instead of having to sit down and write it. Another idea I found for writing journals, I've read an article that I'll post the link in the description, different ideas of how to do this. So you can do recording, like what you're watching right now. Do a recording of yourself. You can get a collection of pictures together, or since technology has been taking off, you can get things from your text messages, collect up your text messages, collect up your other social media messages, and put it together in a folder, or put it on a journal or something, or write it out. So you can, because those are just as important, and they are like your journal writing, what you're doing in everyday life. So I've gone through a lot of my social media things and texts and stuff and put it together into one of my apps, and those are some other good ideas. And keep in mind that when you're writing in a journal, it's going to be for future generations and for your future posterity, or even your kids. And it's important for people to know who you are, you know, even if you never become famous, at least people will know who you were. So think about that when you're writing. Another idea when you're writing in a journal and you don't know what to write about, maybe answer a question. So maybe like, what are your dreams? And write a whole post or journal entry about that question. Oh, and blogs, using a blogger template is another great way to keep a journal, you know. I hope you like these tips were pretty helpful, and I encourage you to start a habit of writing in your journal every day, or at least once a week. Sit down, write out your feelings, your thoughts, or an event that happened recently. And if anything, just put pictures in there and talk about those pictures, because writing in your journal is very important, and that will help you get into that habit of writing. And when you get into a habit of writing, then it will be much easier to write other stories that you want to write in the future. Thank you.